Once again, WooBeastly, just Mark. We are the Deadarm Dentist. Can I get another one real quick, Woo? Who are we, man?
The Deadarm?
Oh, yo. Tank Davis fight canceled, man. What in the
No,
hell?
I heard they fighting. I heard they fighting in March. I heard that the fight's back on.
Oh, really?
Yo,
What the
that's
hell
what I
is
saw.
going on with this, man? I thought,
You know what it is?
like they
I'm gonna tell
probably
you what
want
it
to
is,
sell
yo.
tickets because nobody wants to see Tank. Even though, yeah, matter of fact, I just watched Lamont Roach versus what's my boy's name again? Who he trains with Shakur Stevens and they fought in Herring. Is it Jamal
Jamal
Herring?
Herring. Yeah,
Jamal Herring.
Jamal Herring.
Herring. Yeah, and Jamal Herring beat him. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Herring won that fight. So to me, I'm looking at that fight. I'm just, Jamal Herring was mad taller than him, so he had a hard time getting inside with Herring. So I can't say that would be the same thing with him versus Tank. He did hurt Herring though. He wobbled him in like the 11th round or something like that. But I wasn't impressed though. If people are saying that Shakur Stevens isn't on Tank's level, and Shakur Stevens put Jamal Herring's body bag in a body bag.
Young Miles, put your body bag in a body bag.
I'm like, now I'm really thinking like, what is this dude Roach gonna be able to do with Tank, man? You know?
Yeah, boxing is
I think it's gonna be, excuse me, it's gonna be, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly for Roach.
yeah,
Roach gonna, it's gonna be like he going there against, you might as well call it, instead of the light skinned honey badger with braids, you might as well just call him a can of raid with braids or something. In this one. He a can of raid with braids in this one, man. A light skinned can of raid with braids, man. I think he about to kill this dude, man. Lamont Roach, man.
yo, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, yo. I don't know why we have to pay for this fight. There's so much going on. I mean, I don't have nothing against Tank personally, yo. But yo, he's 30 years old, man. He's wasting his prime
Yeah,
years, yo, fighting dudes that
yeah, that's crazy that we're
shouldn't be.
gonna have to pay for it. Yeah, sorry, I'm in my eye, yo. Pay for
Yeah,
that fight, yo. It's crazy, yo. I ain't with it.
I'd rather see Tank against Marv, yo.
That's crazy, man. I don't know,
Don't
man.
worry, don't worry. I mean, he's gonna fight somebody, yo. He will, but I just feel that the last couple of years he's not fighting the guys that can really give him a challenge. And number
Yeah, we
two,
want to see him versus
Teofimo.
Fury. Yeah, Tiafi. Oh, I ain't gonna blow that up yet because we're gonna get into that yet. Tiafimo, I heard. Matter of fact, let's jump right into that, man. Because we already
You
know,
talking about with
the tank fight,
Gerard
the tank
Boots?
fight, the tank fight, whatever. We talked on that. We're not impressed with that fight right now, and I'm definitely not impressed. As I said, after seeing Roach lose to Herring, I'm definitely not. I'm thinking he has no chance against Tank right now. I think Tank's gonna it's gonna be a typical Tank fight. Roach is gonna be, trying things out early in the fight, and once Tank feels like, all right, he done downloaded all the information. Because Tank reminds me of Mayweather with that. One last thing on Tank. That Tank, he uses the early rounds to compute everything. You know what I'm saying? He
Right,
downloads
right, right,
information
right.
like Mayweather does through the first few rounds. Only difference between him and Mayweather is Tank might lose rounds early. Mayweather will be
Right.
downloading the information, but he'll still have his stick out there in that straight right hand that he'll still win the round while he's downloading the information. Tank might lose a round or two while he's downloading the information. But then also, like I said, the results are different as well. Tank Mayweather downloads the information and he'll just shut you out and on route to a 12-round decision. Meanwhile, Tank downloads the information and then he'll just put you to sleep, yo.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
difference. So, I'm not looking forward to this fight, Tank's next fight. Of course, I'm gonna watch it because you never know with boxing. That fight that you sleep and underestimate be when the upset happens. Somebody
Yeah, no
just
doubt.
have the night of their life. So you never
That's part
know.
of
So I'm
boxing.
still
That's part of
watching.
boxing. Upset.
But
That's part of
speaking of
boxing.
Teofimo Lopez, I'm hearing that they're coming close to a deal with him versus Deadarm Boots Ennis. Interesting. Very, very interesting. What's your take on that, my guy?
Oh,
Deadarm
that's
Boots
gonna be
Ennis versus
that's
Teofimo
gonna be
Lopez?
that's gonna be a nice fight, yo.
When I saw
You know
that, I
why?
was like, word?
Let me tell
That'll
you
be
why
a
it's
good
gonna be
one to add in for 2025. Sure.
you know why I say that's gonna be a good fight? Because Teofimo is athletic just like Jerron. Jerron probably can do more because he switches from orthodox to southpaw. But as far as athleticism, I would say they're both evenly matched. Teofimo can punch. Jerron has not faced nobody like that as far as athleticism goes. So, this is going to be I like this fight. Also, I want to say something. If if Jerron goes, for some reason, Teofimo goes to guys, he's better when guys come to him. He is. If you really watch him, he's good at counterpunching. So if you press him, he knows how to defend. But when he goes to you, he kind of makes mistakes and walks into punches,
That's what I'm
But
trying to wonder. Like, who would take the lead in that fight?
I think Jerron is going to take the lead
De'Ron,
because
I
he's
think.
supposed to be the bigger man.
Right.
He's 5'9.5", 5'10". So he probably feels like,
How
okay,
tall is Theo? 5'7", 5'8"?
5'8",
All
about
right, so that
5'8".
ain't too much of a difference.
Yeah.
But that is an
So
interesting fight. It's funny, like, I'll give it to Teofimo. He's calling out, monsters.
yeah, but
Unlike Tank. Like, I'll give it to
yeah,
Teo.
but
Teo's trying to be great. I'll
but
give it
his
to him.
last
He's calling out
his last
also. He
his
calling out
last comments though,
Huh?
but his last comments though, what he said about black fighters and stuff like that,
Well, yeah, whatever. It's all,
No, I understand
whatever.
that, but
You
you
know,
gotta realize something
whatever.
now. Where
I can't,
you can't.
I can look past that if he's
No,
gonna say that stuff, right? If he's gonna say what he's gonna say that's negative, but then he's willing to get in the ring with cats, then hey.
but why would some fighters' perspective is like, why would you talk about African American fighters and then you want to call them out? Some of them
Well,
are like,
that's
all
what I'm
right,
saying. Well, see, that's different. It's like, all right, you're gonna be disrespectful to these dudes, but then you want to get in the ring with them, then that's their opportunity to shut you up. Or
yeah,
for
but
you
you know
to
what though?
put them up. So to me, and like I said, the people he's calling out are not slouches. He's calling out Boots Ennis. He's calling out Crawford. I'm like, okay. These are guys who have the ability to shut him up.
Yeah, but
So that's why I'm not mad at what he's saying. Because if he was saying that and then calling out powder puffs, or tomato cans, then I'd be like, oh man, that'll come out kind of remind me of Jake Paul. Like Jake Paul is talking mad smack, but he ain't trying to sign no contracts with no real killers out here.
of course not.
So if you're gonna talk smack, but then you calling out killers, then I ain't mad at that. Talk your ish. But if you calling out killers, then hey, then let's see if you could back it up.
So I ain't mad at Teofimo just for the people he's trying to fight. And like I said, he ain't just talking. He's literally trying. They said they close to coming to a deal with him and Boots. I'm like, yo, that's a goodie. That's a fight I want to see. That's what I'm
no doubt.
talking about. That's what
Nah,
I'm
no
talking
doubt,
about.
yo.
I'll give it to Teofimo. Teofimo already, he's, him and Devin Haney are at least trying to fight other big name dudes,
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Most definitely, yo.
Tank is just, it don't seem like Tank don't care. Tank's like, whatever, man. Like, I'm that guy. I knock everyone out. I can sell out a fight, fighting anybody. And he's on it like that right now.
Yeah, but you're tarnishing your legacy, by not you testing yourself, and then another issue is too, Tank is 30 years old now, right? Or 30 or close to 30. He's gonna have to move up. Remember, he's not that tall, he's 5'5", So he's going to have to move up where there's going to be better competition. And I would like to see him move up and challenge himself. You can't. Let me tell you, this is what I think Mayweather really messed up. Mayweather really messed the game up by him being like these younger fighters are following him, trying to be undefeated. Listen to me. I'd rather see a fighter who's not undefeated that can bounce back and become back on top than to not challenge himself, because that's what boxing's about.
Yeah,
boxing's not about protecting a zero, yo. Boxing's about seeing what's wet.
That's why Pacquiao, more people, love Pacquiao more than Mayweather, Even though Pacquiao lost, what his fights are exciting. And he's always gonna bring it, Even though, like I said, I'm not one of those people who think Mayweather is boring. I will definitely say that Pacquiao's fights are more exciting than Mayweather's, but I don't think Mayweather's fights are boring because, hey, bro, you're out the camera. Whoa.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, all you seen was your big ass nostrils, man. You got the carrot. You look like a light skinned KRS-One,
Coffee mug nose.
Light skinned KRS-One with a BC hat on, The hell are you looking at, man? What caught your attention, man?
Yo. So
listen,
what we gonna do? So
we talk to the people, man. So once again, people, we are the Deadarm Dentists. We just chopping it up. We got a lot to talk about. We can get into some more, but we will save that for the next episode. WooBeastly will be checking in, dropping in updates. Right, Woo? Just like how you doing right now, you're going to be getting on and dropping news that you hear during the week.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
I'm going to be dropping in stuff during the week in between when we get together and have these get-togethers. When we get together, you dig? You see me with my Knicks hat. Matter of fact, the Knicks are playing right now against the Nets. Real quick, on another note, even though this is about boxing, we are going to veer off. We're going to veer off every now and then. And I got to talk real quick to, one of our supporters, my man Big Sean. Sean, I hate to break the news to you. Philly is going nowhere this year. Yeah, Embiid got his knees are worse than Patrick Ewing's. You know what I'm saying? Like, your man needs to get his knees drained and just call it a day.
Who's that?
My man Bartholomew Scott from ESPN. I'm a big ESPN radio listener. So my man Bartholomew, aka Bart Scott, I gotta agree with him when he said that Embiid is probably gonna be done in the next 2 to 3 years.
You think so?
He's like a Brandon. He's a gargantuan looking Brandon Roy, yo. Remember Brandon Roy, right?
Yeah, I remember
Brandon Roy. Killing. He was dumb nice, but it's like knee problems. You know.
Yeah, Brandon Roy. He's played with Portland.
Yeah, and
He's played with Portland, yo.
Remember them two? You know, remember them two monsters? The green one and the brown one?
Yeah, the brothers.
The gargantuan brothers. I don't even remember the name of that. Embiid looks like the brown one, yo.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what was them joints called? The gargantuans? What was the name of that movie?
Yeah, it was the gargantuan
monster and the brown one.
Yeah, the green one was the mean one.
Embiid don't look like the brown one, yo. Well, Sean, I'm sorry, man. Cause your man Embiid got his knee issues, man. His chronic knee issues, man. Philly ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm sorry, man. Y'all gonna need a more durable superstar, man.
Even though man hated, I remain the most anticipated. Those glad it made it, blast your nickel plated and salute the realness, cause man faking. When I peel, hit the floor, I conceal bricks so raw. I got the sickest 6'4" you ever seen. I saw it conquered when it's on and poppin'. My dogs are barking to eat food, my enemies feel heat like pet eagles, some suggest they're equal. Lyrically, I'm like a desert eagle. Mentally, I measure kilos. Physically, I'm compared to Tito. Trinidad, both hands are lethal.